The Tyndall Air Force Base continues to rebuild. The military installations also taking care of the environment. You'll see the latest coastal reef restoration project designed to protect the shoreline.
A Panhandle man is behind bars charged with stabbing a friend. We'll tell you how the sheriff's office found him after searching all night.
And Bay Countyans are heading to the polls in droves. You'll hear how early voting is going less than a week before the election day.
Live with the news where you live, this is News 13 at 10.
Tyndall Air Force Base is taking on a new coastal restoration project.
It's an important part of Tyndall's total rebuild following Hurricane Michael in 2018. As News 13's Maggie McGuigan tells us, it's an artificial reef that could help rebuild oyster beds, reduce wave action, and help prevent flooding, erosion, and storm damage.
The Air Force Civil Engineer Center's Natural Disaster Recovery Division is over a week into its latest coastal restoration project. The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, or DARPA, is leading the oyster reef construction through its Refence program. Tyndall's Reef is the first of 3 being developed under a $67.6 million DARPA program. The artificial reefs are models testing the ability to reduce the impact of storm waves and slow down erosion.
Every time the waves are hitting the shore, they're taking a little bit of that sand with them. And over days, weeks, months, years, you end up seeing significant amounts of erosion. By installing these oyster reefs and these salt marsh enhancements behind the oyster reef, you're then breaking up that wave energy, making it less devastating to the shoreline.
The model will be monitored for 5 years. Officials believe the reefs could potentially protect our shores against hurricanes. As it continues to build back from Hurricane Michael, Tyndall is taking advantage of these nature-based solutions as a part of its Installation of the Future initiative.
The idea is that what we have built that's a hard structure, like a concrete seawall or something like that, isn't actually working fully. So as storms come in and they get more intense, or as sea level rises, they're not growing with that. But something like a reef will grow through time. Something like a marsh will grow through time. And so you don't have to perpetually rebuild the structure.
But this project may do more than protect our shoreline.
In addition to the structures which will attenuate wave energy, we're hoping these will become self-sustaining and really provide a healthy ecosystem. So the other idea is when you calm the water behind here, you'll allow the marsh to grow back, and you'll allow other habitats for mussels and fish and other habitat to come back here and be more like this once was.
Officials have high hopes for the future of Refence and nature-based solutions.
We've got 40 miles of coastline. This project is about 300 feet, which is a grain of sand in terms of the big coastline, right? We've got projects going on around the installation, additional oyster reefs and other coastal resilience projects. Once each of those projects independently show to be successful, we can start to scale up those projects.
Officials hope to see their coastal resilience projects eventually overlap and protect the entire coastline. At Tyndall Air Force Base, Maggie McGuigan, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
Officials say this is the start of a decades-long effort to protect Tyndall's 40 miles of shoreline from the effects of climate change and sea level rise. If successful, it could result in a lower CO2 footprint and a faster return on the investment for the surrounding ecosystem. The man who was the subject of an intense search last night is behind bars tonight.